Hello everyone, this is Aya, and in today's video we're going to make a DIY layered balloon stencil. To make any layered stencil you need a stackable dies, and I have this balloon stackable dies from Trinity Stamps, and I'm going to use it to create my stencil. To create a stencil, it's preferred to use a stencil materials like thin plastic, but for now I'm going to use just a regular paper, and I'm going to keep it as long as still sturdy. So to create the stencil, I'm going to cut 4 papers, same size, in order to die cut my balloons. So as you see, I have 4 papers, all of them in the same size. So now I'm going to die cut the first balloon, and I'm going to secure it with a washi tape, even though I have a magnet platform, but still things can shift. So this is my first die cut. And don't throw the balloons, because I'm going to show you how to use them. To use the negative and the positive. Now taking the second paper, I'm going to layer the first stencil and adding the second die, and I'm doing my best to center my second balloon, the second largest balloon. Now remove the second balloon. I'm going to take another paper, place it first, then I'm gonna take my second stencil. I make sure also that all of them, fit together. I'm here trying just, to make it focus so you can see the layers. And I'm going to take the third balloon die and place it in the center. Now I'm going to use the last die. So again, I have a paper. I'm going to layer the third stencil, and I'm going to add my smallest balloon, and I'm going to die cut it. Now let's come to the fun part, which is blending. I have my amazing Make Art magnet board, and I cannot recommend this product enough because it has magnets, and these magnets will hold your stencil and your paper. Okay, for the colors, I'm going to use distress inks, in shades of pink, but I don't know why I have purple, maybe to do like big contrast. Okay, so this step is optional. If you don't want a white border, use the negative, this biggest balloon, and you color around it. And if you want a white border, just don't use this negative and start right away with the stencil with the biggest balloon size. Okay, and for the blend, you start from the lightest shade to the darkest shade. I'm going to remove it carefully. Now I'm going to add my stencil, and this is the largest balloon stencil. Using the second darkest shade of pink. After I'm done, I'm going to add the second largest balloon stencil, and I will try, to make it also in the center. You have to eyeball it. There is no other way. Taking the third shade of pink, the darkest pink. Again, we're going from light to dark. Now to the next stencil. This is the third one. This is red. I don't know why I took red, but anyway, don't ask me about the color blend, so you can do your whatever colors you want. Now the last stencil, I'm going to use purple. I made this video like 4 or 5 months ago, so I don't know what was I thinking. Anyway, I love it. The pink and red are really hitting me, but it's okay. I will do it again. So again, I'm doing another card, and just I'll start to avoid, the purple color. Now let's see the card, and I like it except that it but anyway, I'm going to embrace my cards. I mean, there's no right or wrong, you just enjoy the process, of coloring and blending. Now let's add some texture. So I'm using metallic watercolors from Paul Rubin, and I bought this set from Amazon. I cannot recommend this watercolor enough. Also, it's really beautiful, very pigmented. I really like it. So as you see here, I'm trying to scatter same shades of pink and also purple. Now for the balloons, the die cut balloons. If I'm going really to say, okay, I'm going to use them later, I know I will not use them and I'm going to throw them eventually. And I said, okay, since I'm crafting, let me, color them. So easy way to color like a big die cuts is to just color spray them. And I used a distress oxide spray. They are really beautiful. And also I tried, to stick to the same color scheme, like pink color. So I sprayed a lot of paint. So I took a watercolor paper and I try, to remove any excess spray instead of using tissue. And the remaining in my mixed media matte, I think it calls this name, or water media matte. Okay, I just read it. I sprayed some water, and with my prayer, I try, to lift all these beautiful colors. I don't want to waste any single thing, and I'm also going to use this panel. Yes, let me share with you the colors I use. So we have sketch flamingo, and we have dried marmalade, right? I'm trying to read from the screen. Marigold. And the third color is picked raspberry. And the last color is Victorian velvet. So these are the 4 colors I used. And finally, I'm going to stamp some images also from Trinity Stamps, and I'm going to color them, but I'm not sure the color because, the video is about the stencil. And voila, I'm going to share now all the cards that I create. So after I colored all my images, I use Copic markers to color them. I fussy cut them, and I start, to design all of them. You will see some heart stencil. This is heart stencil from Simon Says Stamp, and I use holographic paste and dark pink paste, to add more texture to my cards. So I hope you like this video, and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And you have any question, any suggestion, please leave it in the comment below. Thanks. Bye.